Evening all, welcome to Elite Dangerous. Right, today I have some help. Finally, I'm actually going to be less of a noob. I think I've embarrassed myself enough this last, 3 episodes trying to talk about space things. So I've decided I've got a bit of help. And I'm going to show you it. So as we warp along this time tunnel of Doctor Who-esque style transition, let me show you what we're going to do. So as I come out of warp here, oh look, a sun. So if I now just casually look down to my side, I have purchased a guide, a textbook, I think is fair to say. A bit small, but it's a textbook. Other ones are available. Ignore that bit. And I thought, well, this is about my level. It's about finding out about sun, moons, and planets. I think there are better books available, but I think quite honestly this is good for me. So look, there's a sun, right? So let's have a look about that. So if I come here, oh look, sun, page 4. I'm already going to go straight to page 4. So the sun is the most important part of the solar system. Is that our sun? Why do they call it a sun? It's a star, isn't it? Why is our star called a sun then? What's the difference? I don't know. Oh, look, warning. Never look at the sun. It is so hot and bright it can hurt your eyes. Well, it ain't. That's not that bright. And that's about it, really. Studying the sun. I don't have a microscope. And look at these graphics. Seriously, what the hell, man? So, I decided to buy a book. This is a troll, of course. This was one I used as a young whippersnapper, and as you can see, it's a pretty good book. And I thought this would be an excellent, I guess, encyclopedia to basically understand what's going on. So, I mean, it asks the big questions: why does the moon change shape? What is the solar system? How big is the universe? Well, yeah. This isn't really going to help me, is it? I think now I kind of look at it, I'm kind of realizing, I think there may be another one. But look, you can get other books. First Guide to the Universe. My God, why do I bother? Anyway, back to the game. That was a little subtle troll. Hope you enjoyed that. That was my little attempt to kind of mock fun, I think, at the game. Let me have a look. So let me do some scanning. We're going to carry on scanning. Let me get my weaponry out. And let's have a chat. Beta 3 is soon coming. That's going to be an exciting period of the game. I am actually quite excited to see what's going on at that kind of thing. I know that they're introducing mining. Snore, for God's sake. I really do not want to be mining. But it's going to be interesting, I think, nonetheless, to see what is going to go on with this game. And I think there is going to be quite a... Ooh, let's go and see what's there. It's going to be an interesting kind of, I think, few months, because I hear that there is a launch event on the 22nd of November. So that means this game is going to be launched. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I like the thought of that. I think I'm curious to see what's going to happen when it comes to launch, because surely they need like a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe they don't. I don't know. I mean, I'm curious to see what's going to happen, to be honest. I think the game in itself, oh, just look at those graphics, is just so good. People ask me, is it right to join yet? And I would say, is that an asp? Ooh, there we go. He's scanning me. You scanning me, bro? There's fighting going on somewhere. Wow, I've got a lot of things scanning me. He's clean. I love this. It's so easy to get into a fight. It is almost like just sublime in the fact that you don't have to cock about. You can get into a fight pretty quickly. That's a system now. Where are we there? There we go. Chris Houghton, how are you, sir? Are you a naughty boy? No, you're not. So I think there's already quite an exciting plethora of things to be doing in this game. Anders Reiner, are you wanted? Clean. God damn it. So I think we're not going to find anything here. So let's just put the guns away and let's move on. So I think just generally there is a very, very kind of interesting few months to come for this game, and I'm quite excited to see what the hell they're going to do. The reality is that this game is, if it's released now with all of the stars there's probably not enough to be enjoying, in my opinion. I think there needs to be something a little bit more. I could be wrong. I just feel at the moment it doesn't feel like there's enough there. I would like to see just that little bit more content, I guess. But we'll see. I don't know. well, I don't know. Nimba, let's go there. I love this fact that I can just kind of go and explore the stars. I am a hermit, wandering like a kind of crazed, really poor quality minstrel, going from system to system, talking about what I just saw at the other one. This is like the minstrels of old, isn't it? I might as well be going from Dagenham to Cheltenham, talking about dragons and God knows what else. Mostly a bit lies, to be honest, because that's what minstrels did. If you don't know what a minstrel is, it was basically some ponce in tights walking about with a harpsichord or some form of bow, string bowed instrument, talking about how great Robin Hood was and he wasn't a thieving bastard. But there we go. Oh look, another stuff to scan. Let's scan. Scan stars. You should always scan stars because it helps you. Oh look, we've discovered 2 more things as well. So let's see, what have we discovered? Looks like some planets. Let's go and have a look at the planets, and we'll use our encyclopedia once again because, like, lol, I've got to try and milk the joke a little bit more. Oh, seriously, I did actually go into a bookshop yesterday in London, in the Waterstones off Piccadilly. Other bookshops are available. Well, actually, not too many because Amazon's kind of killing them all, but hey, there we go. And I was kind of curious to see what space books were there. And I think it was an interesting kind of thing because there is a huge collection of space works. But I think the best books you can probably buy, or read rather, are by Carl Sagan. He was always the enigmatic kind of charmer of NASA. He was the one that made NASA sexy for a while. Because NASA's filled with nerds, as you would expect, as you would hope. It's filled with nerds. But I think also it was a missed trick because people like Carl Sagan sold the dream of exploration and seeing what's out there and enjoying the deeps of space. And I think that is one of the most enjoyable parts of space, is the wonder of it. And I think he was an absolute genius because he sold the wonder of it more than any other person, I would say. And it's a very shame he's died. He died a long time ago. But he was, if you ever get a chance to read his books or listen to some of his speeches, go to YouTube. This wonderful device called YouTube. You may be familiar with it. And have a look at some of his speeches because he did such a great job. And he was a real wonder of just selling the awe-inspiring nature of space. Look at this. Look at this planet we are now approaching. I mean, that is like... It's a horrible, evil-looking planet, but my God, that looks amazing. So let me just refer to my reference material. So, I mean, again, this is pretty cool because if you look at this, and again, hopefully you can see this, a visit to Venus. Let's go and look at that, number 11. So again, that's our solar map. So look, we're in kind of this area here. But out here, this is what I talked about, the waterline. This is that waterline thingamajig. You may remember I spoke about it. Anyway, so these are gas giants, and these are kind of the I guess the ammonia water ice planets that a majority of the universe apparently are made of. And let me just steer my ship away because I'm about to crash. Lol. So I think these are kind of the interesting things. So let me go into the book a bit more. I'm probably going to get slapped with a copyright claim for this, but I don't mind because it's a bit of fun. So a visit to Venus, well, that's going to be very similar to what that planet is. In fact, probably Mercury. Look, that's probably more of a Mercury-style planet. Look, it's all pot-marked. There doesn't look to be an atmosphere or anything going on. There's a very thin one. I don't know if you can see my hand. Look, there's a thin atmosphere there. I better deviate away because I'm going to smash into it, and that would be pretty stupid. But I think generally, this is more like a Mercury planet. So there you go. And I think, as you go through, look, Mars, asteroid belt, Saturn, Jupiter, bulging planets. That sounds rude, doesn't it? I was always blown away by this. Look, the floating planet. Saturn is so light. It doesn't make any sense. Saturn is made of chemicals that if it could float, it would float. That doesn't make any sense. If there's an ocean big enough, it would float. Doesn't make any sense, I know. But so there you go, Neptune, Uranus, and look, Pluto, a planet. This shows how old this book is because that's apparently now very unpopular to admit. And then it talks about Story of a Star. So look, we spoke actually about that, didn't we? Look, these are all the different types of stars and how they kind of explode, then supernova. I think most of this has been debunked, if I remember rightly. This is actually all been debunked. I could be wrong. But look, then there's a thing about, look at that, 6 light hours away. Pluto is 6 hours away. The sun is 8 light minutes away. I did not know that. I didn't know that. Seriously didn't. And so on. And again, let's just go and drop into this because that might be something to shoot. But that's pretty cool, isn't it? I mean, I know I'm kind of being a bit kind of Ladybird Book of Space with you, but to be honest, that's awesome. I'm well impressed with that. That's exactly the kind of knowledge that I respond well to. So I think, yeah, hopefully that doesn't show me to be a complete twonk. Anyway, let's go and shoot something. So I think generally, gosh, an Anaconda is a system authority vessel, really? Really? I wonder if this is going to be a bad Anaconda here. No, another one. What's going on there? There's 2 Anacondas. System authority. Don't scan me, bro. I ain't got nothing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, officer. Jesus Christ, you're going to Rodney King me? Jesus. What was that about? Did you see that? That was a bit rude, wasn't it? Master Cobra Mark 3. Let me guess. Wanted. Yep, thought so. That was close, almost hit him then. Now, I wonder, are they going to start, are those 2 Anacondas going to engage that Cobra? Let's have a look. He's scanning me from the looks of it. The Cobra's looking at me funny. He's looking at me funny. He is wanted, so in theory I could shoot him, but with 2 Anacondas, oh, do not sod it. Blah, 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 blah. Holy crap, we just hit each other badly then. Uh-oh, time to run. Those the Anacondas have got me red. I think I should run, I don't know. Oh my god, did you see that Cobra? Look at him. He's 10% already. He's getting owned. I think I'm going to run. Yeah, I think I'm going to run. They're coming after me. They're looking at me funny. So 2 Anacondas. That's pretty mad, isn't it? So anyway, I guess I did that as a joke, obviously, to show you that Ladybird Book of whatever, Penguin Book of whatever, I don't know. I always remember looking at that as a kid, and that's where most of my space knowledge comes from. That and BBC Two documentaries, which I don't really listen to because generally I'm looking at the boobs of the scientists because I'm a bit of a fucking weirdo like that. But I think generally there is so much there to be enjoyed, and I think if you're not into space, I mean, there are probably people who watch this who maybe watch dust videos and they're not that into space or whatever, who probably think to themselves, well, I'll watch it to see if he kind of says something rude or something. Then I would urge you to have a go at this game, because this game I think is quite unusual in that it will give you quite a love of space and that feeling of exploration as we skirt around and see the smear marks of the textures. That needs a bit of work. I was about to say CCP. That needs a bit of work. Frontier. Look at that. Look at the texture pop there. It's like plain dust. And I just think generally there's always going to be that kind of wonder with games like this, and I think, you know, you're missing out if you don't enjoy it. As we orbit faster and faster, let's see if we can turn the Earth the other way, like Superman. If Superman did it to save Lois Lane, lol, then then surely I can do it. But there we go. Dark Side of the Planet, lovely jubbly. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you next time.